Hey viewers, this is JD here of Pixlbit, and today I'm doing a PlayBit of the demo for Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning for the Xbox 360.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning is an action RPG developed by 3H Studios in Big Huge Games for the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. Beginning with its story, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning has a very deep and expansive story with tons and tons of history. You play as a custom character who has died and been resurrected because of an experiment using something known as the Well of Souls. Of course, you have lost part of your memory, so as you explore the world and its characters, you learn about what happened to you as well as what is going on in the world. Character creation is standard affair to anyone who has played games such as Dragon Age, Fable, or Elder Scrolls. You select a gender and a race, which comes with specific bonuses that help your preferred playstyle. For example, the Almain race that specializes in things like blacksmithing and alchemy. Aside from that, you get to change your physical attributes like your hair, tattoos, and other things that you've come to expect from customizing other characters in other RPGs. Conversations are carried out using Mass Effect-like conversation trees. There are consequences for good and bad responses as always, and tons of extra dialogue options that allow the player to learn more about the world and the current quests.
Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
Kingdoms of Amalur is an action RPG at its core. However, there are tons of areas to explore, quests to acquire, and enemies to fight. Along with your main quest, you have faction quests, side quests, and tasks which you can complete over the course of the game. This game offers plenty of combat options, from close-up melee involving swords and hammers to archery and magic. There are also daggers and chakrams that you can use that allow stealth kills. There is also a feature called Reckoning Mode, which gives you a power boost and also lets you finish off your enemies in a pretty stylish way for extra experience. Boss encounters are included as well, and they provide a good challenge and a wealth of experience. The game features skill trees where you can level up many different attributes and abilities. Kingdoms of Amalur lets you play how you want, which means that if you want to attack random villages, you can. Just be ready for the consequences. Overall, Kingdoms of Amalur gives a good first impression. The demo only lasts about 1.5 hours, but in that time, I became engrossed in the story and the gameplay. Not to mention, just for playing, there are various unlocks for Kingdoms of Amalur and Mass Effect 3, which is a good incentive. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning comes out on February 7th for the PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. Have a good day, guys.